This is a story of how a very lucky pit bull found his way back to his brother. I saw Kiko's picture online. He and his siblings were being sold as fighting dogs. Thankfully, they were rescued. Kiko was just this sick, starving little puppy. So were all of his siblings. Once the rescue nursed them back to health, they were ready to be adopted. Our town only allowed 3 dogs max, and we already had 2, so we could only adopt 1 puppy. I so badly wanted to adopt Kiko and his brother Nico, but we did what we could and took Kiko home.
Good boy.
I was so happy the rest of the puppies found homes too. Kiko ended up being the perfect little pup. He was so well behaved, we couldn't have been luckier. After about 5 months, our oldest dog passed away. We were heartbroken. One night, while scrolling through my phone, Kiko was asleep in my lap. I see his face. It's Nico, Kiko's brother. The same puppy we wanted to adopt months ago, but couldn't. The next morning, I heard what happened. He'd been returned. His family wasn't good to him. We were now a 2-dog family, so without hesitation, I look up at my husband and say, "We need to get him now." He said, "Absolutely, let's go." Nico was insanely sweet, but insanely timid. He was cautious of every little thing. If we tried to step over him, he'd flinch. If we put a leash on him, he'd pee himself. He didn't know any commands, but the one thing he did know was his brother Kiko. The moment we brought Nico into the house, both of them lit up. They recognized each other immediately. It was beautiful. You could see an immediate difference in Nico's confidence when he was around Kiko. And I think Kiko felt it too. Kiko never left Nico's side, and I mean never. The first night Nico came home, we put him in a crate to sleep. Kiko snuck in with him and stayed there the entire night. I think he knew his brother needed a little comfort and a lot of love. From that day on, they've done everything together. They hike together, bathe together, even though they both equally hate it. Kiko has been so patient with Nico, to the point where we're just laughing because he'll just lay on top of his head, zero understanding of personal space. We have a hilariously small cubby in our kitchen, and they absolutely love hanging out in there. They just cram themselves into this tiny little space every single night while we're cooking dinner. We finally gave in and put a bed in there for them. Nico's confidence has grown so much since we adopted him. As long as Kiko's with him, he has no problem going on walks, and he loves running on the beach. He will always hold on to some part of his past, but having Kiko for every step of the way really got him through everything. Kiko loves having his brother back too. Now walks are a little more fun, bedtime is a little less lonely, and life is a little bit brighter. Nico always seems so grateful. Just looking into his eyes, I feel like he's telling me, "Thank you for all the cuddles. Thank you for giving me a home. Thank you for giving me my brother back."